The LA Galaxy faced the defending MLS Cup champions in the US Open Cup, but what really happened before kickoff was what really defined the game. The LA Galaxy are currently the last place in the MLS Western Conference and have had one of the worst starts in decades. From the beginning of the game, it was obvious that the priorities of both teams were extremely different. LAFC began the game with basically their second team, while LA Galaxy went all out in the game with their first team. It was obvious that the LA Galaxy was desperate for an easy win, while LAFC decided to rest their star players, including names of Vela, Cifuentes, and Boanga. In the first half of the game, it could be seen that the intensity of the G's were extremely high in comparison to LAFC. Despite the intensity, the first half had very little action, LAFC giving up a penalty that Ricky Puig would eventually miss. It was a miss that could sum up the disappointing season that the LA Galaxy fans have seen so far. In the second half, the obvious difference in talent would favor LA Galaxy with a wonder goal from Taylor Boyd and then Ricky Puig. The LA Galaxy went on to win the round of 16 of the US Open Cup and eliminated LAFC 2-0. In my past videos, I have been very critical about the LA Galaxy and its front office. Surprisingly, the crisis at LA Galaxy has only become worse throughout these several weeks. This LA Galaxy team has no heart and soul against adversity. The team has very little to offer offensively, and around the league they have lost the respect and fear that teams once had for them. Don't get me wrong, I have no problem with Galaxy demonstrating some kind of urgency for winning, but it is incredibly embarrassing seeing the LA Galaxy overhyping a win versus an LAFC team who just won the MLS Cup, is going to play CONCACAF Champions Finals next week, and is currently first place in the MLS while the Galaxy are last place. It truly shows that the franchise does not have their priorities in place. Instead of posting memes, they should be pressuring the front office to make the proper changes for the future of the team. They might be able to fool fans who don't know a thing about soccer, the type of casual fans who maybe is scrolling through Twitter or maybe Instagram and a 2-0 post appears on their feed, because at first glance the final score looks really good, but when you take in account all the different factors coming into this game, the final scoreline becomes extremely deceiving. How far does the LA Galaxy need to reach in order for there to be proper change in the franchise? It's embarrassing. The Lakers, the Dodgers, none of these teams have hit the kind of failure that the LA Galaxy is hitting right now. It's embarrassing. All I can say is LA Galaxy, do better for your fans and for your team.